Okay, let's get this one over with. Nothing too interesting here, I'm afraid to say. It's just more standard dungeon stuff. But let's go to screen 41, because we've made these first 6 screens. These are all complete. I'll be testing them eventually. I think I'm going to make the whole dungeon before I test it. Okay, here, let's make the left door a one-way shutter, which will never ever open. And I'll add the other thing later. Here is going to be pretty useless. You want to have some water, and believe it or not, this is water. This like generic looking blue tile. We're just going to put some here. And actually put a locked door over there. And you'll need the ladder to cross over the water. You get the ladder in the previous room. But see, there's a problem with that, is on screens with water, it isn't like automatically set to let you use the ladder. It's a screen flag, so you gotta set that. Just use ladder. And that's it. Let's put in some uninspired enemies here. Let's see what we haven't used yet. I'm looking for stuff that's easy to kill. Let's just put in some bats. I haven't done any of those yet. Put in a whole mess of them. Of all the different colors. They all act exactly the same way. They just use different C sets. Level color changes depending on the current palettes. Now there's a whole mess of bats here. And they're gonna drop the map, 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 drop the map. Sorry, couldn't resist. Yeah, enemies item I already set. Let's also put in hold up item. I like to do that for maps and compasses. Okay, and you don't have a key yet. You'll be getting that on a screen below this. Let's put in a new door. This one's gonna be a walkthrough. It shows up. Oh, it's that flashing arrow thing. That's actually pretty neat. I've never tried using the classic tile set. Usually it uses a completely random combo, usually like this sparkly thing, to signify that there's a walkthrough wall there. So anyway, that means you can press against that for a couple seconds and then it'll go through. Now here, we could make another wall to the top that lets you go back, but let's make it a one-way, so there's no way to get back, and instead there's a walkthrough. Oops, a walkthrough to the left. Here's going to be another semi-uninspired room. Let's find some more enemies to put in. Gonna put in some ropes. Ropes are the snakes. They have a high chance of dropping rupees when you kill them. And here we have to have them drop the key. Normal key. Actually, wait, I gotta set the stupid screen flag here. I mean, this is all very, very repetitive. I guess that's good if you're trying to learn the program, but like I said, nothing too interesting here. But let's make this room a little more unique. And a flag that I haven't put in yet called ringleader. Yeah, it has ringleader. When you kill the first enemy on the list, here you wouldn't know which it is because they're all identical, but when you kill the first one, all the rest will die as well. Pretty neat stuff. And let's go ahead and put in another item room. This one's not going to be hidden at all. Oops, wrong C set. It's just going to be sort of over here. Set the blue square thing, guys. And you know how to do this, right? Tile warp to 80. Room type, special item. And the special item that you get here is the letter. The letter being the thing that you use at potion shops. And I think that's enough here. So you get the key, you get the letter, then you go back, you go through this room again, go blah da 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 da, go through the locked door. That's all fine. I'm going to take a break here. Okay, I'm back. Now, time for the next room. Add the locked door to this side. And now this is going to be a passageway. So let's set up the diamond blocks. And a staircase in the middle. Gotta put a push flag here. We already set the under combo. Let's put in some enemies. I'm going to put in some blue bubbles. The bubble types are, the regular ones will take your sword for a couple seconds and then you'll get it back. Reds take it forever until you touch a blue. And then there's also item bubbles that work the same way, but they work with the B items instead of the sword. So anyway, I put those on there. There's going to be an identical room down here, so we can pretty much copy the whole thing. Then you can paste. Only problem is we don't want that door. So let's put a wall back there. And on the right is going to be a normal passage. And let's change the enemies here to be red bubbles. So change those. Need to set the blue square for both of them. Then make a passageway connect. So put a 2 up here. The passageway uses screen 81, but unlike the 3-stair warps in the overworld, you don't set it to go to screen 81, you just set it to go to the screen in question, which in this case would be 72, but with the map shift, that's 74. Be sure to change that. And the type is a passageway. So that worked. Set this one the same way. Goes up to 44. Technically 42, but because of the map shift, it's 44. And now we have 2 passageways connecting each other. Let's see. Let's put a bombable ball to the top. And it froze. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I hate it when it freezes. So anyway, as I was saying, let's put a door here, a bombable door. Then this room here is going to be a solid black one, much like the one with the 10 rupees. Put in bombable door down there. And a simple passage up here. Except this is going to be a room where you have to give bait in order to pass. And that's very easy to do. You have to set a guy. We'll put it as Goriya because that's the classic one. Then room type is appropriately enough called Feed the Goriya. The guy doesn't have to be a Goriya, but whatever. Then, that's pretty much set. Let's put in the string. Like, give me some beef, or I'll be all up in your grill. Or something. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but anyway. Okay, that works. Set the string. And I think that's it, actually. For these Feed the Goriya rooms, you'll be unable to pass the midpoint of the screen horizontally until you feed it. If you want the door or the exit to be on the left or right, then, or even the bottom, you can just use a shutter door, and the shutters will open after you feed them. So, that's all fine and dandy now. But now, we have to actually get the bait somewhere. So, let's make this room, couple passages, nothing fancy. Let's put in a block setup, once again, nothing fancy. That works. Let's put in the enemies, I'll put in some Goriyas, just cause I can. Not too many of them though, because they have a pretty good amount of HP. And then these are going to give you the bait when you kill them. So, let's place the bait. Enemies item, hold up item. And I think that's it for that room. So you come here, you get the bait, bomb up, feed the Goriya, and that's it. Here we're going to make another item room. So passage down there.